If you're on, all right, I'm live again because somebody wants to take Latoya place. Rochelle Button, who is you? So now you want to tell all the children on the spectrum to ghost ride the whip. Look, I can remember almost 2 years ago, my son getting out of the car just unexpectedly. He didn't dance when he got out the car, but he just jumped out the car because, see, these heifers, right? They want to practice stuff on children on the spectrum. Rochelle Button. Now, I said your name. I done already told you last night to tear up out of here. You playing with the wrong one. You playing with the wrong one. Now, if your child then got out the car and ran in the street, she just said he should be buckled in. She wants children on the spectrum between the ages of 5 and 13 to jump out of the car while it's moving and dance in the street. These is y'all trifling ass baby mamas. This is what they do. These is the ones that want to be partnered with celebrities so bad. So you think you getting back at me? Let me tell you, one of y'all got a daughter on the spectrum, and you keep saying that you have a boy. To put a T on the boys on the spectrum. It's a content creator right now that's going through it. Y'all watch her channel every time she upload, and she don't understand what is taking place. Y'all sit there and you say all kind of stuff from that satanic Bible while you watching her content, trying to implant images and stuff into that little boy mind. Y'all think y'all slick. I'm waiting for the other one because there's 7 of y'all. She say all the time she don't have no child on the spectrum. Your child is 3 and hers is 5. It's always the ones that have children on the spectrum that do it. Y'all trifling. You sit back and you say stuff like, I look good. I look good. At least my behind is tight. This is what y'all have to offer. And it's because some ninja that got some fame done laid down with you and you feel like you special. I can't wait for you to say something. All y'all use his wife's name when y'all want to do something scandalous, but I can't wait for her to open up her mouth because I'm going to lay it all out. I'm waiting for her to say something because someone trying to coerce you to talk about me. So I'm waiting for you to go live wherever you go and start talking. Because when I told you sat up there with that dude, Michael, with his white tee on in the bed that he bought, you act like it wasn't you. She want to be a Orisha. You sit up there acting like you wasn't over there in Nairobi trying to learn how to be a high priestess, which you mistakenly call Orishas for some reason. I can't wait. I'm telling you, I want you to. Because you feel like he don't believe the stuff I'm saying. You was also someone that wanted your child to be on the spectrum so you can say, he left me with a child with special needs. This is after you done did all kind of heart attack spells and all kind of stuff. When he posts about you is where it is backwards. You think I don't know? Let me tell you something. When he came to me fragmented. He came to me in his spirit. That's how he came to me. You know it because that's how you wanted him. Fragmented. You still want him fragmented. I want her to say something. Because she gonna say, now he gotta post about me. Now he gotta post about me. When she talk about me, he gotta post about me. So now y'all know why he do it. Because he posts where it's backwards. Now say something. When I said I blocked you years ago because you made a mistake coming to my channel with your whole government name, and when I went back to unblock you, you changed it. Let me tell you something. That one was so mad. Look, I upped the ante. When he encountered me, he reached heaven. Ain't nothing you could ever do, brew, or say that could ever outweigh my energy. I know what you did to me spiritually. Every time something wasn't working, I want to go back to Nairobi. Yeah. I'm talking about it. Because this is also someone that wants all the children on the spectrum to be confused. You're the definition of a bugaboo, a bugaboo. Where you at? 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 I am 5 steps away from you. Can you stand closer to me? Now he gonna have to say something in a live because he already said that he don't like tarot readers. Then why you get a tarot deck? You had an altar in the closet with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Who that is? Your mama? Because it ain't me. All y'all sit back and wait for that ghoul. Ghoul. Because that's what happens when beings start doing Heskanaz on angels. They turn into ghouls. Spiritually, she's a ghoul. She's a ghoul. Ain't nothing enticing or attractive about a ghoul. Got some bean soup. You look, I done told you about 5 different ways you don't want no smoke with me. Like you don't want no pull-up game. You don't want none of that. You want to stay all the way over there away from me because you took the first blow. And you kind of understand good enough to know that I might hit you with a flojo. You understand that? You understand that perfectly well. Playing with mine. Playing with mine. Let me tell y'all something. I'm waiting. Because I got a whole bunch of truthful spiritual stories to tell about that one. A whole bunch, because she thinks that I'm confused. These is y'all baby mamas, wives, wannabe wives of you celebrities in all genres. Divine feminines don't do stuff like that. So you won't ever be a divine feminine, even if you are with a divine masculine, and vice versa. Divine beings don't operate like that. Now, we both know the best thing for you to do is to stay all the way over there. This one say, I kind of look like her a little bit. Let me tell you something. This is a breakthrough moment here. Because some of y'all seem to believe that all women are jealous of these ninjas' wives. For what? I said it, he came to me fragmented. Spirit, soul, presence. Fragmented from all the stuff that was done to him spiritually. Y'all don't think that's possible? We talking about Swifka. Why would I be jealous of that? Why would I be jealous of that? For what? Let me tell you this. This one, she went so far, right? We're gonna get to it because I want her to be a frog and leap. Look, she wanted to replace her name with mine. When he would say things spiritually to me, she wanted to be able to hear. What kind of, and you trying to figure out which one outweigh which, the contract, the man-made contract, or the one that God created. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to bust it yourself out of it. Because I thought you was a God-fearing woman. So wouldn't it make sense if God created a man for you, that the God contract outweighs the paper one? Attorney? Wouldn't it make sense? I know something about you. You go into the files of people. You access a database. Yeah, tear up out of here real quick. This is how she get back at people. I'm not worried about it because you know what? They already on to you. Why y'all think YouTube's so popular across nations? Because of databases. It's not if, it's when. When I said, how many of y'all know that she was accepting money in his name, y'all acting like y'all wasn't trying to do it too? Amen. Then you sitting here wondering why you can't get no contracts. Everybody is at odds. You can't remember nothing. You getting in front of the camera and you're discombobulated because somebody doing spiritual asikina on you. I know, because it was attempted on me in several lives. Because she don't think I know my past lives. Because y'all all sit back and say, I'm Ether, I'm Sedekisias, I'm River Maiden, Mystic. I'm the Oracle of the Ether, I'm Ether, I'm the Oracle. Oh, wait a minute, somebody else's name. I'm Ether. No, you're not. You're not me. God know you not me. He know you not me. I said, what, you know, I said he must love her because I don't see nothing special about her. That was my approach. What? I ain't sharp in his iron. I don't see no go getter over there. Y'all be sitting there talking about popping them out, popping them out. Some just want to pop them out and say that that is my baby daddy husband. And that's their claim to fame right there. As long as they keep popping them out, popping them out, popping them out, he ain't going nowhere. Some men don't go nowhere because they didn't have so many children. Remember that song? It's cheaper to keep her. But not only is it cheaper to keep her, when you got the walls closing in on you, you don't know who to trust. You got a legality over here and somebody trying to set you up over there. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I know the outcome, sir, ma'am. Because it's a give and take. It's a roundabout. You know what I'm talking about? It's a roundabout. You must then hear what happened with the T's because all y'all got T names. That one sat up there and said, he can watch my fat A walk away. And I said, is it clean? Because you squatting. Like, how you washing your fat A and ain't no running water? How you flushing the toilet? Is you because I seen a vision about 3 years ago of someone defecating in a bag, a black bag, like a garbage bag. You know what I'm talking about? So you feel like you special because you squatting in a $1 million home? A millionaire's home. Y'all, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. We are already in that age where looks are deceiving, especially when you don't have spiritual eyes. There's so many that's caught up right now because of what someone looked like. Let me tell you something. You know how I feel about somebody coming for me? You better come with a ARMY. Because I got mine. Because if you really want to take it there. Look, I'm taking my big dough and I am marking that line right there. I am marking that line. And if you cross it, because I'm just sitting over here in all my perfect peace. Shut up. I'm just sitting here in all my perfect peaceness, and I'm being peaceful. They feel like this is a true battle here. Look, the jump out team is active. They didn't already said, look, this is my calling right here. They all right with it. The jump out team is active. Y'all know it. Look, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to upload them 2-piece combos and stump downs. Is you want me to feel like I can't sit in my car and create content. So I said it's reverse. I said it's reverse. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. text King, my king, and I do me my king. Super duper annoying. Hey, listen. This is one that felt like she could do a polygamous relationship. Remember I told y'all, that's it. Because he is who he is famous. He deserved to have more than one wife. She heard that from me too. I said that about somebody one day. I said type of the type of man you is, that's just off the rip, and it just became a staple for her. I really felt it. I said, hey, I'm entertaining the thought. But they got to him spiritually too. It's no coincidence that these is producers. No coincidence. Look, I said it's a fraction of them that said they want any dude that I've ever been with, even the oh no. Look, oh no. She said, I don't care. I just want to sleep with any dude, including a female, if she slept with them. This one, 6'19". I look better than her. Wait a minute. I'm not going to post a picture until I have this surgery. You think? Because I said it's reverse. Look, I'm going to be sitting there when you go on that anesthesia. I'm going to be sitting there like, it's reverse. It's reverse. Don't let her wake up. Don't let her wake up. Yeah, I went there. Now what? That's how I do it. I'm going to do it like that with y'all. Because y'all seem to think that's what he want. Because I got mines naturally. He like dents. He like dents. He like stretch marks. He like real hair. He like, oh. He's not mad at no dimple booty. I need to be able to compete. Let me just do a cooking channel because cooking is more popular than tarot. You can't read. Everybody in the upright gonna be you. That's me. That's me. Let me turn this around because I think that's her because that's a water sign. She said she think all cancers. I said nah. I said I'm a cusper. I'm different. I know how July cancers are. July cancers are sneaky. I feel like I don't have to sneak and do nothing because I am grown out here. I am on the cusp of Gemini, not Leo. The ones on the cusp of Leo is gonna brawl with you. They gonna come through and knock you out. I'm talking about the females, the women. I ain't talking about the dude. Now, hey, one thing I know about a Cancer woman or a female, we got hard heads. You might think you could, but upon getting into it, you're going to realize that you can't. It's not that easy. I'm on the cusp of Gemini. You're not even going to make it to me. Look, you better sit there and see how much you got in that little piggy bank. Hey, when you ever around and find out that cosmetic surgery is not what he desired in a woman, you're going to understand that you're not a celebrity. All y'all. She's trying to figure out how to get to Mexico. Because the Dominican Republic is not doable for her. Y'all better try to get y'all some new teammates. I don't know why you riding on his fame, because her claim is obsolete. You ever just sit back and say, how, because you thinking like, okay, this family about to go there. We about to take the fam to the top, and then you realize that you have to do more work. How are we gonna go to the top if I gotta do all the work? I just sat here, came up with this plan. All you got to do is say it. You can't even read a script. Y'all know what I'm talking about, amen? You can't even recite the words. But you can recite that satanic ritual though, but you remember that. Because you feel like that's what's keeping your marriage together. Not today. That's what God say. He say, not today, not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not back in time. This one feel like she got something. Like she knows some information. So I'm putting it out there because that's what your spouse do. And I'm going to say everything about Tony, Michael, the other dude that's in the Who Scout right now that you don't know you communicating with. Why everybody over there want to be him? Why saying that he not high? Why? If he not high, why y'all want to be him? I don't understand that. Like, it's so much stuff. Y'all, look, I said jump out team. Y'all don't think either got a jump out team? Shh. Look, it's a fraction that hear all the stuff that these ones be saying about children on the spectrum, especially the little black boys. So when someone that can't figure out if they like me or not realize what's been done to his own child spiritually because the mama ain't ish, we not the same. We're not the same. Y'all sit there and y'all wait for these baby daddies to be condemned because they didn't pay child support that month. They was late. But they paying it though. This is how y'all feel like y'all gonna get somebody back, while being totally dismissive of everything that you participated in this lifetime. You wanted the child. You set it up to have the child. That's not how my situation went. It wasn't like that. So we're not the same. You set him up to have a child. You had the child because you feel like that's your ticket, your claim to fame. You don't want to have to work. Let me tell you something. When I got pregnant with my child on the spectrum, I had 2 jobs. So we not the same. It's important for me to talk about this because y'all don't understand what I go through, the stuff that I hear about these individuals that y'all talk about and exalt. Y'all acting like they just perfect peace. You acting like these is the women to go after. And they not. They know what you like. She said, I don't drink hard liquor because men do not like women that drink hard liquor. All right. Men don't like females that do spells on them. I bet you, look, if you put a woman or a female in front of a man or a dude or whatever, and say which one you know, which one do you have a choice. I don't get belligerent when I drink because usually that is what they experience. And that's the reason why they don't want them. Look, liquor in a glass is liquor in a glass. Wine sounds more elegant. I drink wine, but you drink 3 bottles. You drink 3 bottles in one sitting, miss. It just sounds better. I drink wine. I'm sophisticated. This is stuff that y'all don't say why you don't prefer a woman or a female to drink hard liquor. You just say I don't like it. But it has to be a reason. What you don't, the smell? Like what is the are you brainwashed too? What's the reason why you don't like it? I said, hey, look, I was sitting there. Patron was my thing. All right. I was drinking Beautifuls in my 20s, but Patron was my thing. So I sit there and I drink my Patron, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with the Barons. We was copacetic and feasible. I didn't need no man or no dude because I had the parents kicking it with me. So what is it you don't like about women that drink alcohol? Do they end up being like you? Maybe it's because you sleeping with them. That's the energy transference. I have not drunk no alcohol in years. See, this is where you got a misconception. Y'all feel like because I say I feel a certain way about something, that means I do it. Or I don't do it. This is how these females got y'all fooled that y'all mistakenly call women. These ones will do anything and everything for a designer bag. These are the same ones y'all end up having conflict with years down the road. You know, a type for me is the ones you only go after ones that like designer. But you already know the outcome of the ones that like designer. It's a repetitive cycle, a toxic one at that. I only like the ones that go to church. And when I said the hoodoo witches is deep up in there. Somebody said, what is hoodoo? That's what they practice when they do the spells and they go to church. Y'all know about the prayer closet, but you don't know what happens in the closet, though. Y'all gullible. They didn't served you a nice piece of sugar-coated ish. And you done decided that is the ideal person for you. I don't understand that. It's too many standards. When you can't even uphold them yourself. I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Let me tell you something. Any female, woman, man, whatever, that binds someone spiritually ain't ish. And if they start doing things to their own offspring because the other parent is not in the household, they something more than trifling. I don't care what they look like on the outside. I don't care how much money they have. I hear it. And until you have a child on the spectrum, you won't know my standpoint. Now, let me just hear. I just want to hear one person say their child done jumped out the car, because this is what I got on live for. They want these little black boys on the spectrum to jump out of the car when it's moving and ghost ride the whip. That's what they want. This one here, his baby mama, which I addressed in the previous one, wanted him to rub feces on the mirror because she looked up something. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm coming to y'all and telling y'all what y'all baby mamas and y'all faves is doing to be exalted. Now you figure out if they your faves, because all of them already, the ones that participate in this already don't like, the fathers already don't like them. They baby mamas, even if they say it, even if they don't say it publicly. I told that one last night to leave my name up out of her mouth. I done already told y'all that they quote stuff from a satanic Bible, and y'all can take it upon yourself to look and see, because you got an internet history. The ones that decided that they was gonna go out and purchase it already know that they not reading from the legit one. Let me tell you something. Because some of them feel like if they get the right one, they can still continue to do it to whoever they want to do it, and do it to, as long as they don't do it to me. Theirs is exactly right. Don't do it to me or mine. How about that? Mine better not jump out no car when it's moving. How about that? Because when it turns around on you, when you get that call from whoever, dude, celebrity, and they done told you something about your child, female or male, because now she wants to do the females because she's mad because the girl keeps saying she got a boy and she got a girl, but she thought it, but she wasn't sure. These ones all turn, these ones is mad because they didn't get enough money to get surgery. I'll be back.